This is Keris's audio evaluation. Hi, Keris.
Hi.
So, what did you actually do for your project?
So for my podcast, I did a podcast about like music and the smaller like indie bands and festivals and concerts that like I've gone to and like I'd like to go to and like you've gone to and would like to go to.
Why did you do these things? Is it more of like an enjoyment thing, like a passion? Like
100%. Like enjoyment, passion. Like my whole life revolves around music. I guess it's just my whole personality.
How did you what was your process for the pre-production side of things? So the research.
So I guess I mean, it was a lot of like my own past experiences with like the festival talks and like concerts because I'd been to quite a lot. I brought my like guitar in. We practiced like a song to have a duet to, and just kind of I just talked about my own experiences, I guess, and just how that like influenced my now obsession with music.
Yeah, that makes sense. What do you think went well on this project in particular?
I think definitely me talking about, I guess, my own experiences, because it's easier to talk about, because I don't get to talk about them a lot. Yeah. Just because like people I have do talk to them about, they've been with me, so they already know. So like.
Yeah. I mean, I'm never with you.
Exactly. So with you, I just get to talk about it for as long as I want. Yeah. And I guess I think the guitar and singing bit went quite well.
I haven't listened it back. I hate hearing my own voice.
No, I think it went quite well because we practiced it in like 5 minutes. Yeah. And it went quite well. Like I messed up, I guess, once or twice, but it's not very noticeable. So yeah.
I guess it helped that I knew the song already.
Yeah, exactly.
Played it before.
Yeah.
How could you have improved your project during production, so filming?
Definitely having it more scripted, I think, because I've had to cut out so much that when we were going so I had to
prepping your guests more.
It was a very last minute thing because I was rushing it all and I just didn't know when to film, and I just chose the easiest date, I guess, to do it at.
That's fair enough. Explain your theme, even though you already have, but explain it in a little more depth. So, the music theme,
I chose it, so why I kind of chose it into more depth.
Yeah.
Okay, so I chose it because there aren't really many, I guess, podcasts about the smaller and upcoming artists, and I guess the whole indie music scene. There's some, but they're by the bands themselves, or it's just people listening to their records and then rating them. Yeah. So I guess I kind of got the idea off Blossoms, because they do their own pubcast thing. It's quite cool. Yeah. I did that, and they talk about people who have supported them and their own experiences going to festivals and performing at festivals, and I guess I just took that and then tried to expand on it and talk about, I guess, up and coming artists, but also artists I like and you like, and I guess trying to get a bigger range. Range. Bigger picture.
Talking about outside influences, how did your research actually influence how you did your podcast? Did it influence it in any way, or did it just slightly?
I think it was quite slightly, because I looked at a few. So there was one. It's more about the only really music podcast there really are is when people are doing it at festivals or at concerts, interviewing the people.
There's not many outside of concerts, just based on
interviewing the people, I guess, there who are performing. So I just kind of took that and saw what they were talking about and how they did it, and then sometimes they'd perform their stuff. So that's why I got the bringing my guitar in and we could do a little duet thing. That's where I got that from.
Did you encounter any problems during the whole process, whether that's pre-production, post-production, during production?
I think during production, because it just needed to be more scripted.
Scripted, yeah.
But also, I think maybe we could have practiced a little bit more on Sailor Song.
Yeah, we could have,
Because I think I messed up a few times, but it wasn't massively noticeable. But it's literally because I learnt it in 2 minutes and then decided to just go with it. And also, I could have got my vision mixing back, which I never got back.
Yeah.
I don't think there was even an SD card in there, so I had to cut it all myself.
Yeah. How did you resolve your problems, even though you've already sort of tapped on it?
I guess vision mixing and that bit, I just had to
cut between the cameras.
Yeah, cut between all of the cameras manually and just see what worked best with what.
You said about cutting bits out with like the hums in, so I guess that would be a sort of solution for your scripting issue.
Yeah, exactly. I left some in it to keep it more real instead of like.
Yeah.
Because like some podcasts, like not even music related or anything, they keep it real. They barely cut any of it, so it is like an actual podcast.
I guess with my podcasts on the same lines, I did cut some of it, but not all of it.
Yeah, to show like the realness.
More, yeah.
Yeah.
What skills did you develop, and what software and equipment did you use?
Skills, I think I definitely learned more on Adobe After Effects.
Yeah,
because
I haven't used that yet. I probably should.
God, that is difficult, but I made like my whole intro with it.
Yeah.
So it's quite. I definitely developed that skill, and also on Premiere Pro, because like my first project with like the music interviews, I basically just cut things and added.
Yeah.
Like, effects into it, but I didn't this time. So, yeah.
Yeah. What equipment did you actually use during filming?
I used we had the big like podcast microphones like, facing us, but we actually used the little mic packs because it
it automatically synced.
Yeah, exactly.
So it was easier.
Use that, and then the cameras.
But
camera
the big mics are good for the look of a podcast, whereas like the little mics are more practical for the audio.
Camera, I used all the cameras.
Yeah.
Lighting, had different
the lighting deck, the audio deck.
Yeah, the audio deck.
And you did tap on the vision mixer, but we didn't get to. You did other people's vision mixing for them.
Yeah, exactly.
During their projects.
I brought my guitar in, obviously, and then so.
Yeah. Have you got any feedback from other people?
Huh? Have I?
I don't know. It's just a question on here, so.
I don't think no one's really watched it. I mean, I showed my dad a little bit of it, and he said it was quite good.
Yeah.
It definitely looked like a podcast.
Yeah.
Sounded like one. And that's kind of it, really. Holton said some stuff.
Yeah.
Said it was
your final question. How successful is your project, and are you happy with the outcome of it?
I think I'm quite happy with it. I think it went quite well. Definitely. It definitely stuck to the theme of like what I wanted it to be about, and I think I made it a bit better.
I'm glad.
It definitely had a very good structure, I guess.
Yeah, you did structure it very well. I remember in recording it was well structured, and it was equally segmented out.
We talked about one segment and to the fullest, and then it would be like now what, and then so that bit is what we cut out, and then it went. Then the next segment was also like quite structured. Like I had questions, you had questions. Like I let you talk, like I talked.
Yeah.
It went quite well, I think.
Would you give it what would you give your rating out of 10?
Probably about. I was gonna say 6 or 7.
I made mine at 5 out of 10, so don't worry.
I'd say about 6.5, 7.
Yeah. So it's good, but you can definitely improve.
Yeah, I think for my first ever podcast I've probably made, I think it went quite well. Yeah, definitely.
That's a good mindset. It's good, but I can improve rather than it's so amazing I don't need to improve anything.
Yeah,
I think I would have probably done if I hadn't have realised that I made so many mistakes. Yeah, that's the end of Karis's audio evaluation.
Bye.